Hello, students. This is an inequality, meaning that that something is either greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, or less than or equal to. Inequalities are solved much like equations, with one exception: multiplying or dividing by a negative number when you are solving the inequality. If you multiply or divide in order to solve the inequality, you have to flip the inequality sign. So that's the only rule that is different from solving it like you would an equation. Okay, so this inequality says 2x plus 11 is greater than 7. Gator eats the bigger number, points to the smaller number. Okay, so we always start by undoing the equation. In other words, we want to get all the numbers away from this x. We want to have x on one side by itself. So we start with getting rid of our plus or minus. We're going to undo that. We have plus 11. To make it go away, I subtract 11 and cancel it out. But anything I do on one side of the inequality, I must do the exact same thing on the other side. So I'll come over here and also subtract 11. Well, I bring down my 2 times some amount by unknown x is greater than 7 minus 11 is going to throw me in the end zone, right? In the negative zone. That will give me negative 4. Think about your number line. If I'm at 7 and I take 11 away, I will be at negative 4 on my number line. Okay, 2 is related to the unknown by multiplying. The opposite of multiply is to divide. So to get rid of this, I will divide by 2. Okay, 2 over 2 is 1. 1 times x is x. So it's out of there. But if I divide by 2 on one side of the inequality, I must also divide by 2 on the other side. Now, you'll notice I'm not dividing by a negative. That 2 is a positive number. So my sign stays the same. I'll bring down my x is greater than negative divided by positive. One of each is a negative. 4 divided by 2 is 2. So our answer is x has to be some amount greater than negative 2. We can also show this on a number line. We can graph it on a number line. Since it is greater than 2, that means 2 is just negative 2 is just a boundary. Okay, so I put an open circle there to show that's the boundary. And it could be any number greater than 2, okay? So it actually just goes the direction of the arrow. All these numbers are larger numbers than 2. Numbers get larger as they go to the right. Negative 1 is a larger number than negative 2. 0, 1, 2, 3, and on and on and on. So we could show this on a graph this way. Okay, I hope that was helpful to you. We will be doing more inequalities, and I will show you some examples of those very soon. See you next time.